welcome to episode 19 of Paint Equals Foolcraft series. I'm Paint, and this is gonna be good. I'm back again on Aira's Foolcraft server, and yesterday or last time, we defeated the dragon. And I got this set up, spawning all sorts of dragon loot. Now I have 4 stacks of dragon breath, 14 stacks of draconium dust, 35 dragon eggs, no inferium. I've actually been using that to make the supremium ingots, but I've also got 37 dragon hearts. So right now I've got that shut off, but it was draining power pretty fiercely. Let me show you real quick. Let's turn it back on, and we can see the power streaming down. You can see the power streaming to locations here. But look, 8,000 RF per tick. And it might be nighttime, so that might be without the solar panels. So let's check what it is in the daytime. But it's not going to be much better. Nope, that is daytime. That's 9,000, nearly 9,000 RF per tick that I'm losing from my base. So I need to recover that somehow. So I have a plan. I'll shut that off, and this will take a second to recharge this, get it all filled back up. I've got a plan for generating power. There we go. That's all filled. Yep, and then this is generating 2,400 RF a tick. And that's, these things are empty. Alright. But 2,400 RF a tick, that's a lot of RF. What is my limiter? Oh, I'm out of sugarcane. I bet that's one of these out here is not producing sugarcane anymore. You are my sugarcane producer. Should be making sugarcane for me. You have sugarcane. You should be exporting sugar. Alright, let me take a look at this, see if I can figure out what's going on here. So you should be exporting sugar, and you've got a crafting upgrade. So what's going on that you're not crafting me my sugarcane into sugar? Let's see. Yeah, I've got plenty of sugarcane, and it knows how to make sugar. Yeah, it made that pretty nice and fast. This is a bit odd. I should have been making sugar. Anyway. But still, I'm making a couple thousand RF per tick, but I'm still using almost 9,000 RF per tick. So I need some generation. But for the generation I have in mind, it's going to take a huge amount. It's going to make a lot, and I'm not going to be able to store it in this. What is this? 125 million RF? This won't be good enough to store it. I'm going to need something better. So I've decided that I'm going to make a draconic energy sphere. So the energy core, here's the list of all the materials it needs. I'm going to go with a tier 5 because right now I have right around 90 draconium blocks and nowhere close to 150. So I should be able to make this. Let's see, I need 1 energy core, 36 energy core stabilizers, 90 draconium blocks, and 80 redstone blocks. So let's just energy core. Energy core, here we go. So I need 4 of these. Same with that farm that we have set up. Okay, here we go. These, I guess I need 2 more. Oh no, I have plenty of these. Make 1 of these. But with the farm that I have set up, it makes this really nice and easy to make all of this stuff. this isn't any sort of issue at all. Oh, I also made this thing, the Wyvern Flux Capacitor. This keeps my armor fully charged at all times. So you need 36 of these, so I need 36 of these, so I need 36 of these. So let's see how many I can make before I run out of some sort of material. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna make them all. There we go, 37. Keep one in my inventory. There we go. 36 of those. Alright. So I have the energy core and the energy core stabilizer. So let's go set this up for how I want it. I want it laid out. I want it laid out upstairs. I want an angel block. Angel block. Alright. I want this set up upstairs, pretty much right in the middle here. So about here should be good. That looks good. Yeah, just poking out up top. Yeah, I'll go down from here. Let me go grab some building blocks so I can go down a bit. Cobble should be just fine. This brick will do. Let's grab a stack of brick. And come on. Alright. So this energy core is a giant sphere. Which, yeah, that's pretty weird for Minecraft. A giant sphere. Let me see. That should be low enough that it's not gonna... Yeah, that should be perfect. Alright. So I'll throw this down right here. And for you, I want a build guide active. And I want to tier up to tier 5. So I should have all the advanced energy core stabilizers. Alright. Or I have energy core stabilizers. I don't have the advanced. But that looks pretty good. That looks like what I want. So then I have to set up these energy core stabilizers spaced out, because these act as sort of the controls for this. So let's start popping them down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 looks good. So these go in a ring. Core not found. It's alright. These go in a ring around this, and what these do is it allows me to access the control of that core from before. Let's just take out this. You, core not found. Now maybe I need to set up all the others. Anyway, I'm going to get this mostly built, and I will bring you back in just a minute when I've got it all figured out. So I will see you in just a minute. Alright, I got it figured out. It's a 3x3 structure, not just a ring. So I've got all these built, and now I can access that thing in the middle through any of these. So I can build all around it and don't have to worry. So now I need a bunch of redstone. How much redstone am I going to need for this? This tells me, come on, that I need, for the tier 5, 80 redstone blocks and 90 draconium blocks. So let's grab that. There we go. So redstone blocks, I have 600. So that should be enough. Draconium, I've got 74. It's not as much as I thought I had, but that's alright. Come on. Alright. first I can do that. That's 75. Then I can just smelt all these up. And these will get making more blocks as I need them. So I'll just throw these into here. This is the one that's on furnace mode. There we go. That'll get making some more blocks for me as I fill in the redstone bits. Let's get to building this. So first, a couple layers of redstone. Or I can just throw all the redstone on the ground. That works too. So the first couple layers, and this is really great. You can see where all the parts are. Oh, there we go. Redstone, redstone, redstone. What would be really great if there was a way to just throw in all of the parts I needed to like a chest, and it would spit out. It would build this, construct it automatically. That would be fantastic. That actually would make a really neat mod all on its own. It's a multi-block constructor mod. Let's see, more redstone here. And up here. Yeah, this is a little bit of redstone going into this. Blocks and blocks and blocks. I'm making a block out of a block of redstone. So you can see those are made into rings, sort of. You know, low poly rings, but it's still rings. It's not cubes. So that is the same kind of way that this is going to turn into a sphere. It's going to end up being a huge, low poly sphere that can hold a whole bunch of RF. Let's see. This needs some more. I think. Oh. See, in this, you can see it's glowing a bit funny. It's because it's in the wrong spot. Well, that's a really great way to tell if something is in the wrong spot or not. This. That looks like it's all of the redstone that we need. So let's get on with the draconium. We need a thin layer of draconium. I don't know, maybe this is some sort of shielding that keeps all the power in. Alright. You know, I'm going to set up the location. There's the way to get energy in and out is through special devices. So I'm going to make the energy out right here. So we're 3 spaced. 1, 2, 3. 3 spaced. Alright, and I can do the same thing on the bottom. Just drop 4 down, and that'll give 3 spaces. 2, 3, 4, and that's where the energy in will go. So as I'm generating power, it can all just be shoved right into this thing. And I'm sure this thing will fill up nice and fast. And I'll probably, at some point, when I'm getting a lot more draconium, upgrade this to a higher tier. Maybe after I'm automating the production of Awakened Draconium too. Because the top tier, I believe, needs an outer shell of Awakened Draconium. And that is not as easy to get as Draconium. Unless, actually, there may be a chicken for it. Let me check. Let's see, Draconium chicken. Awakened Draconium? No, there's no chicken for it. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I need some more of that draconium, so I'm about out. We get the 6 more blocks, is that it? think I need at least 15 more blocks. This is taking a while. Okay, well, I'm gonna cook up some more draconium, and I'll bring you back in just a minute when I have the draconium to finish up this job. So I will see you in just a minute. Alright, well, I think I have the last bit of draconium that I need. So it should just be these last 4 here, and then I activate it through this. Boom. Oh man. So that is the quote-unquote sphere, and right now you can see there is 0 RF in here. It can hold 59.3 billion RF. So yeah, just to note, that's a lot more than we have now. But for these, I want to set up the energy in and out. So for this, glass there, and glass there, and these get connected to energy pylon underneath, and energy pylon up above. So let's see. Oh, that works. Well, it's set. I'm not sure if there's a way. I think this is all power in, so this is right. But I want to change this one up here. Oh, it's another block that I dropped. Maybe I can throw it in here and it changes. Maybe an energy crystal manipulator. Let's see. Crystal binder? Does this do it? No, that doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I'm going to go back and see if I can figure out what this is. I'm going to read the book a little bit, and I'll bring you back when I figure it out. Okay, I think I've figured it out. Clicking this does nothing, but right-clicking this thing changes it to energy out. So now, I need to pump energy into this device here, and out of this one up here. So for that, I'm going to go back to using the energy crystals that we have down below, giving us all of our power. Let's see. Actually, I do want that. Don't need that anymore. Or that. Put this away. Actually, I'm going to need that in just a second. So it's time to get some energy. Let's see, for the relay. There we go. Okay, so I have relays. So I need some IO crystals. So let's just make 2 sets of IO crystals, and we can get this set up. So this one here will be set to just right click it with an open hand. It's set to output, so it should output from the laser and into this machine. And this one is set to input. Alright. And I think I'm going to want a relay. Let's see. I'm going to want it over here. But I can't just place it in the middle of the air, and I put away my angel block. So I need to grab that now. Here we are. So the angel block can go right here. That looks pretty in line there. Can throw this here. And then now, this will take energy out of this big cube here, which is going to be the main point of storing it. It'll go through this relay, and then we can throw it all into the capacitor down below. And if I did this right, let's see. If I did this right, then, well, I didn't quite do it right. Okay, well, time to move that relay. But that would link it there. It just would have a funky line coming down that way, and that would be weird. So let's get this set up in a better spot. Let's see, right here. That'll work. And then you can link to there. And you can get broken. There we go. And this angel block can get broken. We don't need this. And we can link up the angel block, or the relay, over here to this IO crystal. Ah, that's pretty good. Mostly straight up and down. Yeah, I think I'm going to move this thing from the middle of the room, because it doesn't really need to be there. It can go right here. You can link to that, and then send energy over here, and over here, and outside to my farms. I think it just goes right here. There we go. That'll make it out to the farms. Alright, so we have this minor power production down here, going towards that. Oh, something else I want to make before we end the episode real quick. You know, does this... They don't stack anymore, do they? There we go. Oh, no? Guess those don't stack either. Let's see if I can do that. I guess they only stack when they're freshly made. Oh well. But I want to make the halitosis generator. Halitosis generator. We'll take some purple blocks. We'll take popped chorus fruit, which we gathered a whole bunch of. So it should take 20 of these. We can get rid of all this. We don't need this anymore. So popped chorus fruit, and then the halitosis generator needs an end rod. Takes another popped chorus fruit. Throw that in there. There we go. It's nice and fast. Alright. Now we should have what we need to make it. Halitosis generator. Step 1, we need 6 purple blocks. Ah, looks like we didn't need to make as many as I thought. That's alright, we can just keep making them. Then we need an end rod. Alright. now we can make 2. Nope, just 1. I want to make 2. So let's make 2 of these. Then I can make another halitosis generator. Boom. So now this will generate power from, let's see, let's stick it right above the death generator where the nether generator used to be. But if I take some dragon breath and I throw it into the halitosis generator, check out what this says. Ready? Generates 40 RF a tick from dragon breath, but it lasts a long time. 48,000 RF per bottle. That would only take, 200 bottles, 250 bottles to fill this up. So, yep, all these little bits of power production. Don't worry, all of this is going to go towards something that does some better power production. These little bits that seem to do nothing will do more. But that's going to have to wait for the next episode. So thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure in Foolcraft. Another thing, as you can see over here, getting ready to build another one of these structures. So I can generate both dragon stuff and weather stuff at the same time, but not until I get some better power set up. So, thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure in Foolcraft. I'm Paint Eagle, and have a fantastic